Agents of Mock reporting in, and this is the fight of our lives. We're here in the Lego City for the final Endgame battle between the Avengers and Thanos and his army. With the recent enforcement of COPPA by the FTC on YouTube, this may very well be the last city update on this channel. So I thought we'd go back in time and take a look at some key moments of all of the past city updates on this channel. So let's do some time traveling and take a look. Agents of Mock reporting in, and I thought I'd give you guys a quick little city tour before we make some major changes to the layout. The plan is to extend the table out here almost to the edge of the wall so that we can have our train track go through all the way. Here's another angle of the front of the city with the beach area and the mountain. And as you can see, there's a pirate ship, an abandoned pirate ship inside the mountain. There'll be quite some surprises. We got some new sig figs here. If you hadn't seen it on Instagram, we're using the new SHIELD agent uniforms. It's the regenerating degenerate himself. And it looks like he is drunk off his butt without any pants on. Oh, we got Spider-Man. He's hanging from the tower crane here next to the Avengers logo. Oh, looks like there is a groundbreaking ceremony going on. And we've got quite a few of the Avengers here. So I wonder what they're building. Stay tuned later for that. Looks like a fire demon's just scorching that new traffic light that got put in. Bruce Banner, he's all hulked out. Looks like he asked for no pickles on his burger, his cheeseburger, and he is just not having it. You know, I thought he was better than that. I thought he had it all under control, but I guess not. So I started building this bridge, this little train bridge that goes across the road, but we did get the desk or the table extended all the way across. What I call the vintage part of town. A lot of these sets you see here, I had when I was a kid. Here's our snow-capped mountain. We've got the Yeti hiding inside here. Here's my bike shop. I just pretty much finished it. And we're here hanging with Agent Briquette and Cool Kid Bricks. And it looks like he's trying to get a good shot of the helipad of the newly built Avengers Tower in the city. This is going to be a pretty big focus of the update right now. You won't really see this very often because it's so high up here, but that's it so far. An aerial view really quick of the city. We do have a handful of things that have been added. The brick-built road, the slanted road that I built. So here is the bridge that I was working on in the last update. So here we are at the inside of the mountain. There's some great detail in here. This was built by Agent Briquette. So here is our marsh area, and I actually got the little mountainside done here. And we have a storm drain. Here's our little lifeguard tower that I built. And we've got Ant-Man down here. What I heard from the locals is that he ran out of PIM canisters, so he is stuck as Giant Man. And he has incredible bad BO. Here's our dock area and train yard. And as always, they're still working on it. Tony Stark and Steve Rogers with their cat and dog. And it looks like they are in a heated discussion about it. They are arguing over what kind of pets will be allowed in there. So hopefully it does not escalate any further than this. Well, it looks like it's escalated, and they are in full-out civil war in the city. Hitching a ride out of there on their crocodiles. They're new to the city, so they didn't want to have anything to do with that civil war going on. I've started to place these hinges, these hinge plates, and it will definitely improve the overall look of the tower. Yes, we have clouds in the city now. So here's what I have so far as the clouds. We've got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles up on the roof. Looks like they're scouting out the pizza place. And here is Big Sue Bricks, one of the newest team members of Agents of Mach. Looks like he's trying to get that little duckling's attention. Here's a recently installed billboard for Richard Dictionary Head. And it looks like we've got Deadpool trying to vandalize it. That's not good. But Dee's already caught him. And we've got Ozzy Bricks here. And we've got Bricksomniac just chilling. Here we have Brick Smith and Brick Dudes, his Lego son. It looks like they're getting ready to buy some ice cream because they could eat. Here is my Lego store mock. We've got Cool Kid Bricks. He's a little teed off because they didn't have any more sand green in the store. Here's another little side project. I've mostly just been working whenever I can on the projects that I've got going on personally for the city. And we're standing actually right above one, which is Doctor Strange's Sanctum Sanctorum. Here's Ghost Rider. Looks like he's getting attacked by Hobgoblin from the roof. And we've got Spider-Man. I've added a shelf, a corner shelf for the Death Star. So the plan with the shelf is to have the front face of that shelf completely covered up and have it look like a giant cloud cover. Here's another big feature that's coming soon to the city, which is our forest area. And as you can see, I've started building a giant redwood tree. And we've got Santa, he's come to town. We've got our Sanctum Sanctorum all complete. We've got a little event going on in front of the Daily Bugle. We've got Spider-Man. Looks like he's nearly spun his last web. We have Venom. So Venom has taken control of the Daily Bugle, and it looks like they've been victimized by the symbiote themselves. So we got the Roxxon building back there. Did end up getting it to go all the way around the edge of the harbor up to a stairway. So this is a new little project that I did. We built a pier for it to go on. There's the redwood. Destiny has arrived in the Lego City. Thanos and the Black Order have initiated their attack on the Lego City. So here's Thanos, and it looks like he's come across his first victim, Jeffrey the Giraffe. Also got my yacht here. Here's the campgrounds. Looks like we've got Bruce Banner and the Hulkbuster taking down one of the members of the Black Order, ready to lay the smackdown on him. Along with Shuri, helping him out. And also Black Widow. But I did add this little trailhead. Here's another custom build that I've started. Got Falcon up here, ready to take flight, possibly to help out Gamora and Vision down here. We've got Spider-Man up here. Looks like he's just waiting for Iron Man to give him the go to assist him. We've also got Doctor Strange trying to fight off Ebony Maw on top of the Sanctum, along with Star-Lord. I did actually convert all of my RC train track to 9-volt. Thanks again, guys. Oh, one more thing before I leave. Thanos wanted to send you guys a message. I'm very sorry. Okay, so we're back in the present day, and I hope you enjoyed that little montage. But let's take a look at the final battle here in the Lego City. We've got the ruins of Avengers headquarters all scattered throughout the countryside here. We've got Thanos and his army lining up for their final showdown versus the Avengers. And here's the Avengers themselves getting ready to take on Thanos for one last time. Take a look around the backside here. Get the Avengers perspective. If this is the first time seeing the city, this is the countryside of the city where all the green is. Here's our snow-capped mountain. This was one of Agent Burkett's first builds for the city. And as we go around, you're going to notice that there's a lot of construction going on. This is very much a work in progress now for the city. It's sort of going through a rebirth, so to speak. We've done a lot of rearranging of buildings and addition of new buildings. As you can see in the back there, we've got a building under construction. That yellow Italian building will be the pizzeria. We've got the Daily Bugle back there, which I'll give you guys a closer look as we go around the back of the city. We've got our expanded custom Sanctum Sanctorum. I have done a video of the 32 by 32, the first version I did, on the channel if you'd like a closer look at that. I have not done one for this one. We've got the ancient one up there on top of the roof. So if you have seen the last city updates, I used to have a little embankment here, a rocky embankment. That has been torn down. This is the first time I've actually completely torn it down. The reason why I'm doing this is because I'm going to a new system for the roads. This is what you call MILS, Modular Integrated Landscaping System. It is technically a brick-built road. So instead of using these Lego road plates, you actually brick build on top of it. So you can really get a more realistic road. For example, this one where it's a double yellow, 2-lane road. And as you can see, I've done quite a bit with these roads so far. We've got a intersection here with the same concept. So this is definitely going to be the future of the city, is integrating these MILS plates. And I've already started adapting a lot of my custom buildings to this system. So as you can see, the Sanctum's already there, the Lego store, my bike shop, and all the other buildings, they're all on MILS plates. So this does cost a lot. It is very expensive to do it this way. So for the time being, as I add more of these MILS plates to the city, I'm just adapting the standard road plates. So you can see how it's done there. So I'm basically just raising it up a little bit so that these road plates are at the same height as the mills plates. So eventually they'll all be brick built, but for the time being, I'm doing all of the vertical roads double yellow brick built, and then the horizontals will be just the regular road plates for the time being. But that will change. Here's the beach. The beach is, unchanged for the moment. All this stuff will be taken out though, and this will be another part where I completely redo it and give the terrain a nice gradual slope, kind of like what I wanted to do from the very beginning, but I didn't really have the parts to do it. But as you can see, I've laid down these angled plates, these wing plates in dark tan. So I have quite a bit of a collection now to where I can start doing a nice gradual incline of the beach side. And the countryside will all be mills too, so I'll be able to just have full control over how the landscaping looks, and I can make it look really varied and not so much flat. That's one of the good things about the mills system. Here's my ship, my luxury yacht that I've yet to do a video on because just haven't got to it. So I'll give you a real good look here. Here's the front. This is completely brick built with this nice wood paneling up top. And then we've got the shaping of the window, which is kind of hard to see. The top side, this part comes off like so. So you can get access to the captain's controls there. We've got a pool in here, or a hot tub. If you want to party, it's all bubbling. So that is not done yet, but the outside's pretty much done. Here is our pier with our Paradise Cafe / surf shop. Here is our harbor that has been in the city since the very beginning. Again, it's a bit of a mess, and it's always being worked on, as always. We've got our train track. When this is all done, this will all eventually go all the way up and over and around the city. Because I'm going to the mills plates, a lot of the whole track is actually going to have to shift a few studs so that the mills plates can fit nicely in that area. So I can't run the train for you guys right now. Here's some modulars. Here we got the Lego store and my bike shop. These were some of the first modular buildings that I ever did for the city. Got Richard Dictionary head up there. If you want to see the interior of these guys, I do have some videos up on my channel. Take a look if you'd like. Here's a closer look at the Mills Road plates. I think they look really good. They look very clean, very realistic. you get that nice little incline for the sidewalk, the edge of the sidewalk for the curb. I think that looks so good. I've added these street lights, which weren't in the city really. I don't think in the last update. I basically just adapted the streetlight build from the Ghostbusters HQ. I think it was a really good design, so I just adapted it to my city, and I think they look pretty good. I did add some little details. I added the walk, don't walk signs, which I'm going to end up doing some custom stickers for those. I added some of the signage from the bridge battle, the Spider-Man bridge battle set. So that's definitely something that I'll be adding. So any street signs that I have, I'm going to try and integrate into the city. Got some more modulars here. Greengrocer and Cafe Corner. We got the train station, which is still under construction. Coming around this back of the city here, a better look at the mills. Got Captain America battling himself to get the Mind Stone and realizing Ant-Man was right. That is America's ass. We got the Hulkbuster, which I've modified a little bit. I took apart the first Hulkbuster set that we got and adapted some of the parts from the Infinity War one. So this is like a combination of the two. And then I have a Igor here, a custom Igor from my Iron Man Hall of Armor. I do have a video of that up on my YouTube channel if you'd like to check it out. And there is instructions for it if you're inclined to modify it. Modify your own Igor. Here's my Hall of Armor inside of the Avengers Tower. Again, I have a video on this if you'd like to take a closer look. Some of the other floors of the Avengers Tower. Very top of it. Coming around the back here. Here's my Roxxon building that I have actually rebuilt. I took all the dark turquoise out of it and made it just a regular standard business building with a helipad on top. Here's the tower crane. Some more of the city from the back side. More modulars. Here's the Daily Bugle. In my Italian pizzeria. The exterior is pretty much done for the pizzeria, but I still have to do the interior. But I'm pretty pleased with how that came out. I'm loving that custom old school sign for it with the old pizza truck integrated into the billboard. I thought that was a good idea. Here's the building under construction. So this is an idea I've had for a long time, and I finally was able to come up with something for it. So it's hard to see from this. This isn't the good side, but this is pretty much the idea behind it, is to create this office building which is half done and half under construction without its walls built. Looks like we had some issues there with the beam. Here's another building. All that dark turquoise that we had in the Roxxon building, I took all that out to create another building. This won't be anything in particular. It'll kind of just be a backdrop building. kind of just to expand the city skyline a little bit. And we've got Assembly Square back here because I haven't been able to find a place for it in the city. So this is something that is starting to happen in the city. I just am not having enough room anymore. Come around to the front again. Kind of finish off the update here. So again, like I was saying, the plan is to take every Lego modular building out over time and to replace it with a custom building. And this has really been my plan for the entire time I've started building this city. So Agent Burkett's museum is out of the city because she's actually working on improving on it and updating it a little bit. So once she completes that, we will insert that back into the city somewhere. Anyways, guys, I think that'll do it for this update. It has been a long time, I know. It's been a long time since I've done an update. But I just wanted to give you guys a quick look and show that I am doing stuff with it. As far as doing more videos on YouTube, that's still undecided. Still gonna wait and see what happens with this whole COPPA thing. But I'm not saying never. I'm not saying I won't ever make another video, but I think YouTube's definitely gonna take a back seat. I'm still definitely gonna be building. I'm still definitely a fan of Lego. I'm still definitely want to be a part of the community. So that will never go away, but YouTube will definitely be secondary. So thanks for watching. We'll do one more pan out here of the city. All right, there's a good look of it. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate all your guys' support over the years. I'm sorry I haven't done an update sooner, but we'll see you next time.